He's such an empowering person. He does feel like someone you can follow, like a general through hell. Like he feels like he's been there and back, and he'll take you through it. What's going on, everyone? Mike Griff back with a brand new reaction. I am jumping into Genesis by REN. I'm taking your advice. I am really hyped off of the Hunger breakdown I just did, and Genesis came up a lot in the comments to go to next. So like, comment, subscribe, help the channel out, please. We're trying to get to 10,000 subs by the end of the year. If you could help that out, I really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's jump into Genesis.
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this dimension, it's definitely somewhere else. I wrestle with my thoughts, constant wrestle with my mental health. I'm put on life support, I've been put upon a higher shelf. My whole life I've been fighting. This cake, it don't have icing. These mantras I'm reciting, they're meant to keep me sane. I don't know if they're working, cerebral cortex hurting. Maybe it's all learning. Maybe it's cause life is a lottery, what's an anomaly. Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes your nerves have been fried by...
Ah, man, this is so cool. This is so cool. Alright. I love how his single shot videos, they're so dope. I like how it started with, he's just eating food. He's talking about his mental health, his mind is somewhere else, drifting. I mean, I feel like, I don't know his exact mental health condition. I know he had Lyme disease. I know he had terrible physical ailments. I mean, that artist thing, that sounds like an ADD, ADHD thing. Like, I can relate to what he was saying, is what I'm saying in the beginning. My mind's always drifting. And it's not, when it says it's like not in this dimension, it's somewhere else, like, yeah, like, I struggle to stay here. I like, if I'm having a conversation with you, it's really difficult for me sometimes to not let my mind drift. I gotta consciously sometimes, like, really work to stay here and not just go off. So maybe that's some reason why, like, I really connect with Ren and things he says is like I have a similarity of mind, the way he describes mind. But this beat, like the way it starts off with just his guitar, man. I love how he raps on top of guitar. But when I heard the Hunger, it's like, oh, when he raps on a beat, like, brr, oh. And like when the beat dropped here, it's like, and when he picked it up, let's do this.
If they're working, cerebral cortex hurting. Maybe it's all learning. Maybe it's cause life is a lottery, what's an anomaly. Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes your nerves have been fried by neuropathy, begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy. Honestly, I'ma speak honestly, life is ironically fucking me chronically. I have been ill in myself and it bothers me. License for killing myself, call me Connery.
Oof. I don't want to get struck down on YouTube with what he's saying here, man. That's frustrating. So Lyme disease, all the physical stuff aside, this is really a dive into the mental complexities that he has to deal with from time to time, just all the time. And like this chronic of his mind and the license to kill himself, and he calls him Sean Connery because it's James Bond, man. He's so good.
Chronically fucking me chronically. I have been ill in myself and it bothers me. License for killing myself, call me Connery. I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People dilate in the dark. People dilate in the dark. Never was late for the art. Never was late for the art. Genesis rain in the rain with a start. Genesis pain in the art. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis.
That's crazy. Noah, the story of Noah is in the book of Genesis. So Noah is late for the ark. Means that that's crazy. Noah's Ark is like, if Noah's late for the ark, then we don't exist, basically. That's wild. Like, that's wild. And then when he said, pupils dilate in the dark and people dilate in the dark, that's such a... Pupils dilate in the dark. People dilate in the dark. That's a fucking 7-syllable rhyme. That's crazy. That's two entire sentences that sound almost exactly alike. But and it makes sense. And it makes sense what he's saying. He's painting a picture. Pupils dilate in the dark, like, but people dilate in the dark, like, and from what I know about his story, like, he was on the streets at times, man. So, like, what did he see? I know, he did the trilogy. He did the Jenny Screech's Violet's Tale, like. He did the just going off of his cover of Bittersweet Symphony, man. I feel like he knows some, like, I don't know. The Genesis stuff. I'm still trying to feel like where the Genesis is. This the Genesis of him? Is this like one of his first songs? When he like really started to come out? No, because this dropped a year ago. So what's just the genesis of? Man, this is crazy.
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this realm of thought, it's definitely somewhere else. Wage war upon my demons, I've been knocking on the gates of hell. A heretic, a heathen, I've been screaming in this padded cell. It's pain making my pain waking, it's painstakingly cold. My soul aching, my bones breaking when holding on to control. Wrap yellow tape round the body, shape, put the body...
I do gotta say, oh man, I love these lyrics. Like, he's such an empowering person. He does feel like someone you can follow, like a general through hell. Like, he feels like he's been there and back, and he'll take you through it. Like, he knows the hidden entrances and shit. Like, he knows all the secrets, and he knows how to take those demons out. Like, he gives you that feeling, man. He gives you that, like, comfort. He's like Saint Michael, like the archangel who defeats Satan. Like, he gives you that vibe. What was I gonna say though? The video, man, I could tell, like, I don't know who made this video, and I would like to maybe interview or talk to somebody who works with him to make these videos. But I can tell, like, they relied a lot on warp stabilizer for this. It's no hot hey Ren, it's no violence. It's not that yet. It's not there yet. Like, they don't have a gimbal or a steady cam or anything, or whatever they end up with. I can see why this is the genesis of that. Anyways, that's just me getting on the filmmaker side of it. But yeah, this is great.
In this padded cell, it's pain making my pain waking, it's painstakingly cold. My soul aching, my bones breaking when holding on to control. Wrap yellow tape round the body, shape, put the body in the bag, zip closed. It's malignant, it's mutating, it's such a sight to behold. Let me be real for a second. Tongue is a gun, it's a weapon. Reload, blah blah, that. Beast mode, Armageddon. Get 'em. Let me take the wheel for a second. Hit a hoop, like Shaquille O'Neal with aggression. Regroup with a 3-point steal in succession. Switch swoop, and I'm making them feel the profession.
Ooh, that Shaquille O'Neal thing. Hit a hoop like Shaquille O'Neal with aggression. But he's going back to, let me take the wheel for a second. Let me take the wheel, which is like a hoop. Let me take a wheel for a second. Let me hit a hoop like Shaquille O'Neal with aggression. Regroup with a 3-point steal in succession. That's crazy, man. I mean, if you know Shaq was known for his three. Oh man, no, he wasn't. Swish, whoop, and I'm making them feel the profession. That's crazy. That's crazy. Just the way he sounds, man. Reload, blah, blah, tongue is gone. I love how he switches the flow up and he comes in. Just like he slows it down and then and like when he says tongue is a gun with a weapon, it's like he's shooting at you at that point. The way his cadence is.
Beast mode Armageddon, get 'em. Let me take the wheel for a second. Take a hoop, lash a kilo, kneel with aggression. Regroup with a 3-point steal in succession. Switch swoop, and I'm making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession, making them feel the profession. Time is the author, the lesson. Time is a murderous weapon. Time is a curse and a blessing. Time is confined in the eye of my mind. It reminds me that life is just slipping right by. Take my piece of the pie and I'm feeding on wine. That I'm freedom in rhyme to defy my depression.
So, another thing I want to point out, like, I love how this is one shot. He's still getting to the Hey Ren, Money Game, the Tails, Violet's Tail and all that level where it's not just one shot, it's live audio. And when I say live audio, I mean not ADR. When I say ADR, I mean it's not dubbed audio, where he's just playing, they're probably playing the song like while they're shooting this and he's like rapping it, but they take all that audio out and then just throw the song on top, so it's on time and all that. But this is not him actually saying this at this moment. So you can see the evolution from the genesis of Ren with this, which I really appreciate. He's so cool. I love him. I love how he's just like rapping and just jumping on blocks like it's just a breeze for him. Like, this is just what he does.
Time is a murderous weapon. Time is a curse and a blessing. Time is confined in the eye of my mind. It reminds me that life is just...
Time is a curse and a blessing. I love how he drops. He never fails to drop bits of wisdom in his stuff.
Right by, take my piece of the pie and I'm feeding on wine. That I'm freedom in rhyme to defy my depression. I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People dilate in the dark. People dilate in the dark. Never was late for the art. Never was late for the art. Genesis rain and it rain with a start. Genesis pain in the art. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis.
So this is crazy. I just want to point out, like I said, the video production value has grown so much since here. Like, I don't know if this was done with an iPhone or what, like maybe a good camera, but like I said, the warp stabilizer on this is just working overtime. Which is wild to watch this, and then Hey Ren came out this year, I believe. I'm not sure when Violet's Tale and all that came out, but to think of that progression, did he just link up with someone different, or did they get better equipment, or like the progression from that? I feel like he found, and is that who Samson is? Like, I don't know, guys, tell me how did the videos go? Not that this isn't a good video. It's nothing compared to what is to come. It's the production of what is to come is crazy, and it's got to be a different person that's producing that stuff. If you guys know, please let me know about all this. What a good song, man. It's so cool to see. This Ren rabbit hole is deep. Like you said, and I'm loving every step of the way. What a good song. I love how he just changes it up so much. He's so lyrical, and the wisdom, man. I've said it all. I've already said it. This is great. Peace out. See you guys on the next one.